close. Defending Dick's Sporting Goods Open champion Scott McCarron speaks about why En-Joie Golf Course is a special place during a media conference Monday. Robert Centorani, Binghamton Press. And that means Mickelson could play in the 2020 Dick's Sporting Goods Open at En-Joie Golf Course, based on what happened in Saturday's third round of the U.S. Open at Shinnecock Hills Golf Course. Those responsible for placing hole locations had best be on top of their games if Mickelson does play in Endicott. During a news conference Monday at En-Joie ahead of the August 17-19 DSGO, defending champion Scott McCarron spoke of Mickelson's meltdown on the 13th green that contributed to an 81. "I'm sure Phil regrets doing that," McCarron said of Mickelson jogging after and then swatting a moving ball while making 10 on the hole. "I don't know exactly what he was thinking at the time. He just lost it. It took him 48 years to actually lose it. It happens for most of us a lot earlier." More, Dick's Sporting Goods Open to feature another strong field in 2018. More, Langer, McCarron discuss criticism of their putting styles. More, for 14 years, Vestal Hills Elementary School has ended the year with pancakes. It can be very stressful, frustrating. What they're trying to do is test every part of your game and test your patience. How do you hold yourself mentally? I felt like that in many U.S. At times, it wasn't fair, but that's what it is for everybody, and even though the golf course might not be fair at that time, everybody has to play it, and the guy who's able to control his emotions and handle himself well is the guy who's going to come out on top. I have to hand it to Brooks Koepka for the way he handled himself all week, especially coming down the stretch. That's why he's won back-to-back U.S. Open championships." Five-time major champion Mickelson apologized Wednesday for his behavior on the 13th green. Perfect attendance. A day after winning the Allianz Championship in February of 2017, McCarron visited with 18-time major champion Jack Nicklaus. "One of the things I do regret is I didn't play more on the PGA Tour Champions," McCarron recalled Nicklaus saying that day. "I loved it out there. It was so fun playing with my buddies. I wish I would have played more. Don't make that same mistake." Scott McCarron celebrates after winning the 2018 Dick's Sporting Goods Open. Photo, Jeff Miller. McCarron, who'll turn 53 on July 10, appears to have taken Nicklaus' words to heart. He played in every tournament last season and said he plans to do the same this year. "There is kind of this time limit," said McCarron, who shot 20 under in last year's DSGO to beat runner-up Kevin Sutherland by a shot. "You know, you never think of a time limit when you're on the PGA Tour, but out here at 50, I know there's a time limit. Whether it's going to be 60, 62, 64, if I can stay in shape, I don't know. I want to play as much as I can and take it all in and enjoy it, because when it comes and I'm 62 or 64, and I'm not playing anymore, I'm sure I'll wish I was still playing." Long history. In addition to be one of the best players on the PGA Tour Champions, McCarron proved Monday he has quite the memory. Asked about the one-on-one matchup with Sutherland in last year's tournament, McCarron shared some of the history the two Northern Californian players have had, a rivalry that dates to the late 1970s. McCarron recalled Sutherland shooting a back 9-29 and beating him by one shot to win the Northern California high school state title by making birdie on the last hole. Also, Sutherland's lone win on the PGA Tour came in the 2002 WGC Accenture Match Play Championship, where he beat McCarron on the final hole. "That one stung for a long time," said McCarron, who won 3 times on the PGA Tour and 6 times on the 50 and older circuit. "It was kind of nice to get him back here at the Dick's Sporting Goods Open." Going to head-to-head, Sutherland's 59 in the second round for the 2014 DSGO remains the lowest round in the PGA Tour Champions history. He won for the first time after 8 runner-up finishes on the PGA Tour Champions in the Charles Schwab Championship at Phoenix to close the 2017 season, placing first in the Charles Schwab Cup in the process. "We're friends, so it's nice to see if I'm playing well. It's great when Kevin is playing well," McCarron said. I'm rooting for him, too. Parking issue. EDSGO tournament director John Carides warned those planning to attend the Blake Shelton concert August 17 to follow instructions. As we get closer, we will be reminding people about parking spots and traffic patterns, the easiest way to get in and out, he said. I do think people last year realized they needed to listen to that advice because of some of the road closures. I think people in their minds said, I know how to get to that parking lot and I can go right along Main Street. Then they were surprised when they got there and that portion of Main Street was closed. Dick's open schedule. Aug. 13. Practice rounds. Monday Pro-Am. First Steve Corning Jr. Clinic. August 14. Practice rounds. Event qualifier at links at Hiawatha Landing. First Steve Corning Jr. Clinic. Pro-Am draw party at Binghamton University's Events Center. August 15th, Pro-Am double shotgun start, 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., US Golf Expo featuring Annika Sorenstam, Pro-Am cocktail party and VIP lounge. August 16, Pro-Am double shotgun start, 8 a.m., 1:30 p.m., Johnny Hart Memorial Christian Fellowship breakfast at Cholera Building, 7:30 a.m., It's all about the distance, provided by Security Mutual, Pro-Am Steak. 17th, first round, Greenside concert with Blake Shelton. August 18, second round, En-Joie the Day on Hinman, Howard. August 19th, final round, Sunrise Yoga, presented by Yoga Body Shop, a walk to defeat ALS, trophy presentation. Follow at Peace Brab on Twitter.